All right, let's just dive right in. Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're essentially rolling out the red carpet for all you top-tier talent out there looking for your next big career move. We're going to give you an exclusive inside look at, well, the most thrillingly unpredictable workplace you'll probably ever encounter. Seriously, you can just throw standard corporate culture right out the window. We're exploring a whole new dimension of office dynamics here. So, I gotta ask you, are you completely tired of normal, logical, stress-free work environments? Like, do you wake up craving the sheer adrenaline rush of pure bureaucratic dysfunction? If you're looking for a place where ego-driven management logic reigns supreme, where standard procedures are literally just suggestions, and where chaos is the actual business model, well, you are exactly who we're looking for. Welcome to the Bureaucratic Overhead Administration. This is where you'd be spending your days. As you can see, we proudly feature a retina-searing window glare, specifically designed so you literally never see management coming. And, hey, forget coffee delivery. We've got state-of-the-art drones programmed to hover right over your cubicle to drop massive 100-column tracking spreadsheets directly onto your desk. It's totally immersive. But hey, you won't be navigating this beautifully chaotic landscape all by yourself. Let's meet the A-team. These are your future colleagues, and honestly, absolute corporate survival specialists. You'll be working alongside 4 legendary developers who somehow managed to survive this daily gauntlet. Let's see what it really takes to succeed here. First up on the A-team, we've got Megalice. Now, her official yet completely unspoken title is the Premiere Stupidity Translator. She's this elite, incredibly hardworking mid-level developer who gets the extremely unique privilege of carrying a massive workload with absolutely zero recognition. None. So what's her superpower? Well, it's serving as the constant, unwavering scapegoat for management. See, whenever the pointy-haired manager, or PHM as we call her, completely fails to grasp the most basic technical concepts, Megalice takes the fall. Instead of management just admitting they don't understand it, Megalice is routinely blamed. She gets told, "You aren't explaining things correctly." It's, a fantastic opportunity to practice extreme patience every single day. Okay, moving on to our next hero, Reverie Wonder. Reverie is our junior developer who is totally rocking that Hawaiian shirt. And fun fact here, he actually wears that shirt to the office because his wife strictly forbade him from wearing it at home. It definitely brings a nice pop of color to the blinding glare of the cubicle farm. But his fashion sense isn't his main contribution. We affectionately call Reverie the go-live Evacuee. His amazing superpower is doing all the intense build-up for a major project, only to be dramatically yanked off it right before the finish line. On December 15th, 2025, PHM abruptly removed him from the Second Stop project literally weeks before its soft launch. Then, no way, it happened again. On May 18th, 2026, he was yanked from the Mercury in Schools' Bad project, or MSB, just 2 weeks before go-live. And his thrilling reassignment? He was ordered to write a book report for PHM instead. And you want to know the best twist about that MSB evacuation? Reverie didn't just stumble onto that project. He was specifically requested by the project management team to help push it over the finish line. He was the guy. But PHM enthusiastically sidelined him anyway. It just proves that around here, management's random whims will always override actual project needs. Keeps the blood pumping, right? Next up, let's meet Chevron. He's our weekend PDF prodigy. Chevron is this incredibly hardworking developer famous for just stepping up, solving real crises quietly, and doing it without any fanfare whatsoever. He's the one actually getting things done, while everybody else is trapped in endless meetings. And with Chevron, you get to experience the thrilling clash between objective reality and management's alternate reality. So, in boring old reality, on Saturday, June 7th, 2025, Chevron diligently worked over the weekend and completed his 43 assigned PDF conversions. Boom, done. But let's step into PHM's reality. On Tuesday, June 10th, she hijacks a completely unrelated meeting with Rahbert and Evacuee, claiming that Chevron hasn't even started this quote-unquote priority project. The fallout from this alternate reality? Oh, it's premium team bonding. During that exact meeting, Rahbert actually shoots Chevron a warning text saying, "Guess who is whining about PDFs?" This leads to an unbelievable sequence where Evacuee, who is a rather spineless IT supervisor, calls Chevron over to confront him about these totally false allegations. So Chevron has to politely explain to his own supervisor that the work has already been done for days. Honestly, it is top-tier gaslighting, and you get a front-row seat. Finally, rounding out the A-team, we have Rahbert. He is the logical, straight man of the office. While everyone else is getting swept up in the whirlwind, Rahbert is the sole developer trying to navigate the magical mystery of the eCerts data migration project. We call him the eCerts Ghost Migrator, and his daily challenges are just spectacular. Prepare yourself for the ultimate developer challenge package. First, Rahbert had the distinct privilege of sitting through 9 separate working sessions where PHM just talked nonstop about some completely irrelevant spreadsheet called ISIS that had nothing to do with eCerts or data migration. Then, out of nowhere, his access to a Stage SQL server was just removed without notification. After that, PHM ordered him to use a database she created on a dev server, but she didn't actually give him access to use it. Oh, and let's toss in a surprise last-minute document versioning requirement for static PDFs, being forced to ask for useless user feedback like requesting fields that already exist right there on the screen, and suffering through PHM's highly unreliable automated decryption process. It's literally a daily obstacle course. But wait, it gets even better. Rahbert didn't just survive the eCerts project, he actually played a foundational role in what's pretty widely considered PHM's greatest administrative victory. It's an operation so incredibly cunning, it's known simply as the Covert training mission. Let's break down this sheer tactical genius. So HR needed legal documentation to fire this intern who was constantly sleeping at his desk. So what does PHM do? She orchestrates a totally fake database reporting training project for the interns. Then, she forces them to use a specific database account that intentionally breaks every single day. When Rahbert reports these technical blockers, PHM just feigns complete ignorance and explicitly orders the supervisor to stop trying to fix it. And the grand finale? She uses that perfectly engineered lack of progress as the official HR documentation to fire the sleeping intern. I mean, it is an absolute masterclass in weaponized incompetence. So, after experiencing the blinding window glare, the spreadsheet-dropping drones, and meeting the incredible A-team, Megalice, Reverie, Chevron, and Rahbert, who literally battles shifting realities and covert HR operations every single day, well, there's really only one question left to ask yourself. Are you ready to take one for the team?